Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ocean State Aquatics TV with me, Salty Alley, and today we're going over all of the saltwater fish I have in stock here at our Wakefield location. Let's dive in. So starting here in this first tank, we have a variety of clownfish still available from Roger Williams University, and they're doing fantastic, and they've got really cool pattern, you know, some irregular patterns, some just like your standards. So if you're looking for some clownfish, we've got some of those available. We also have some 6-line wrasses here as well. You can see him swimming around. Those guys are great for pest control. If you've got an issue with flatworms in your aquarium or little pest feather duster worms, those guys would be fantastic. We have a dragon goby, a great little sand sifting goby, and they stay a little bit smaller than your diamond gobies, which you can see I do have right here in the front. There's also a white ghost sleeper goby in there as well, very similar to the diamond. They're a great sand sifting fish, just a different coloration. Right underneath the rock there is a Psychedelic Mandarin male, a really, really nice one, and he does eat frozen, which is amazing. But you definitely want to make sure you still have a really healthy, established population of pods in your aquarium first before getting him, but he will eat frozen as a supplement as well. There's also a nice little algae blenny in here, hiding right there, and a flame tail blenny in the fake coral there. We have some red firefish right there as well, a nice smaller saltwater fish if you have, say, like a 40-gallon and you want a cool little fish. Those guys are great for that. There's also a little school of pajama cardinals in there as well. Very friendly, nice little schooling fish. All right, so next in this tank we have a little school of Bangai Cardinals, another great little schooling fish if you want to do a group of them. You can also do just a pair. You know, you may end up with a male and female, and they will readily breed in the aquarium, which is really neat. We also have a really awesome Midas blenny. This guy's beautiful. He's an African Midas, nice, large, really brightly colored fish, and super active. They're a really cool blenny species because they're not always just perching like a lot of the other blennies. So if you want one that's more active, a Midas would be the one for you. We also have a little Hippotang. It's actually a yellow belly, just small, so still doesn't have her yellow belly yet, but she is zooming all around the tank, doing really great. We also have a Jardini Tang, a nice small one. If you're looking for, you know, to grow one up, we have one there. The Jardinis are really pretty. They, you know, tend to, it's arguably have a bit more color, and they're a little bit prettier, again, arguably, to some people, because they have really cool patterning on their body compared to your regular sailfin. But really, really beautiful fish. They do get large. We have another ghost sleeper there. We have a flame angel, finally, which is really awesome. Haven't found those in a long time, and I'm happy to have him here. He's doing amazingly well, eating fantastic, eating frozen and nori as well. There's also another 6-line wrasse and a pair of clownfish, and one Melanaris wrasse, which I do believe is a female. It hasn't colored up much since it's been here, so I'm believing it's a female. And last but not least, there is a little tiny snowflake eel. He's hiding up under that rock. He's a super small little guy, but really, really cute. And just keep in mind, they do get large and they are predators. So once they get big, you know, they may go after smaller fish like your clownfish. So right here, moving on to the next aquarium, we have 2 really nice Heniochus butterflies, nice long streamers on them. These guys are not reef safe. They will definitely eat corals, and they can be a little bit aggressive, so you definitely want to keep them in a fouler aquarium or fish only with live rock with other larger, a bit more aggressive fish. We have a really nice Sailfin Tang down there hiding and a really nice Aussie 6-bar wrasse, which is another one I haven't seen in a while. A nice small size too. Reef safe with caution. He's not going to bother coral, but he will definitely go after all your invertebrates. So if you want to make sure that you don't have to replace your snails every few months, then I would maybe avoid him in a reef, but definitely a great fish and a fish only aquarium. And again, they do get big, and they get really, really, really beautiful the bigger they get. And there's also some Dysbar Anthias over in the corner. Those guys are a nice, easier Anthias species if you're looking for one that's doesn't have to be fed 6 times a day. Those guys are great, but they definitely need to be fed twice a day. They still do have that fast metabolism like other Anthias species do, but it's not as demanding as some of the other deep water species. There's one black bar damsel left as well, another cool, unique damsel species. They've got a nice long tail, which is kind of cool compared to like your other damsels. And last but not least, there's also a black sailfin blenny in there who's got amazingly large sailfins, which is where he gets his name, but of course he's hiding for our video. So last but not least, for our little bit more aggressive or larger species here in this tank, we still have that Fiji bicolor foxface in there. He's been here a while, but really great fish, great algae eater. If you're looking for a larger algae eater fish, that would be a good option. But I would consider these ones reef safe with caution. They have been known to pick at corals sometimes, specifically these bicolors. So just keep that in mind. If you have a reef, you know, maybe proceed with caution. But if you have a fish only, you've got some algae, or you just want a cool fish, we've got that guy here. There's also a nice male blue jaw trigger, still the same one from before. He's super healthy, nice and fat, really, really nice trigger. And we have a little Bangai Tang, nice small guy, unicorn. He will get large, so very, very large. So definitely should be in a 220 minimum as an adult. So, you know, if you want to grow him up in something a little bit smaller, like a 120, you can do that, but just keep in mind he's gonna need an upgrade for sure. And we have a really nice little porcupine puffer there, sneaking out a little bit. He's very shy, but he does eat really well, and he's starting to get a little bit more outgoing as the days go by. And last but not least, there is a juvenile Formosa chorus wrasse right here in the front. They will keep those coloration, that is their juvenile color, but they do get really pretty as they get large as well. So it's kind of like having two fish in one. You get this when they're little, and then you'll get to see him change and morph into something totally different, which is really neat. Another with caution, as they will eat invertebrates for sure, but they won't bother corals. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Ocean State Aquatics TV with me, Salty Alley, here at our Wakefield location. And if you saw any saltwater fish that you like, definitely come on in and check them out. And you know what to do. Keep it salty, baby.